Hello, my name is Murat. Muratski on Instagram.
My name is Asil, just A-S-I-L. He has my name tatted on him actually.
Yeah.
To show them the tattoo.
Yeah, I love him so much, and I
got my name tatted on him.
Not only here, I have it in my back too.
Yeah, I don't want to see that one.
What's up, guys? Today I'm with my broski, Muratski, in South Lexington, New York City. Right, man?
Let's do this. All right, so this is our beautiful model, Peyton. So we did some texturizing on the ends to help us with the application, and yeah, we're ready to get started. So today I'm gonna be starting the back. I'll be working on her back while Asil does the sides. I'm gonna do certain placements, leave some hairs out, just to match what he's gonna do on the sides. How are you gonna do your side, bro?
You are amazing. Teach me your ways.
What are you gonna do?
It's been 9 months since she got her hair done. So for me, if my client's hair doesn't look good after 9 months, then there's a little bit, not mistake, but maybe need to pay more attention to root shadowing or blending. I'm gonna be taking the blonde more up, but also I'm gonna be adding dimensions in between. We're not gonna add chunks, so I'm gonna be doing something different. It's gonna look more blended and it's gonna be like kind of inside the hair. As far as the money piece and face framing, I'm gonna be detailing her face frame. Peyton parts her hair all the way from here. So this is a kind of hard money piece sectioning. If your client has a part like hers, and if she wants also a money piece, then you need to a little bit think about it, and we're gonna be talking this in the process, but I'm definitely gonna give her some money piece right here. So we're gonna see, it's gonna be nice.
So I'm starting from the back. I took my first very, very thin section. As I make my way up, I'm gonna continue doing these sectionings. One diagonal here, one diagonal on the opposite side, and then a straight horizontal side going up. It's called the brick lay pattern, and I'm gonna work my way up just like that throughout the hair.
Good. Stay hydrated, bro.
I'm gonna use the board just for that first. Just for the hairlines, just so I make sure I get as close to the root as possible. You can see this little tease nest over here. Just push it all the way up with my comb. Start feathering lightly as we get closer to the root. That was the first foil. So the second foil, I'm gonna do the same thing, diagonal section on the opposite side to continue the brick brick pattern layout.
We should do like online education video, but with whispering like.
Hey guys, like ASMR?
Yes.
The section I'm taking is extremely thin. Bro, if I talk to like this, people gonna hate me, right? What? Bro, I think her hair's gonna come out really nice today. What do you think? Bro, your voice turns me on. I'm a little bit more than halfway done with the hair. I followed the brick pattern layout. What? Brick lay? What the fuck is that called, bro? As you can see, as I went up into the hair, as you follow that pattern, it gets more and more narrow in the side. So all I have left to work with now is this last section here. And I left a lot of hair out in between, just to give it that low light dimension, to give it low lights and natural dimension. Asil's gonna mention he talked about adding low lights to the side. So I'm just trying to match what he's gonna do right now.
Bro, just keep talking about the same thing. Maybe you're gonna do better.
You know, a lot of people like to weave to add dimension. If I want to add dimension, I literally just grab a thin little slice here, sit it up over the hair. I'll move this out the way. Another thing I like to do to ensure more saturation is comb my section through. I comb it about once or twice, just to really see what's going on in there. And then once you comb it once, you can see like a lot of dark hairs in between that haven't been saturated. And I want to make sure I leave the same amount of low lights out as I do in every section. My part is done over here. And I think the blonde pieces and the dimension we left out is going to blend very nicely. Now we got to wait for our silk to come through. Stop being lazy. Yeah, bro, she's all yours.
All right, so it's kind of tricky when it comes to putting blonde on the sides when you have someone like parting their hair extremely from left to the right. So I'm gonna be putting less blonde here because since she has more hair on this side, you don't wanna look a little bit uneven. You need to make sure you put in right amount of blonde. So I'm gonna be starting from this side where she has more hair. I'm gonna be turning her. I'm gonna section off my section. It's gonna be the frame. I kind of want to like just follow her natural hairline. So I'm gonna get a nice section, clip. I'm gonna be following what Murat did. You're gonna get the frame as much as possible because just in case if she puts her hair up, follow the natural pattern. As you see, her hair kind of like curves right here. So when I'm gonna highlight her front, I'm just gonna like get hair from here, just like this. So let's foil this first. All right, this is my second section on the side. It's diagonal section. I'm gonna be doing the same thing. I'm gonna weave, and then I'm just gonna put some teasing into it, just to give a little nice dimensional look. And here also she has her natural hair. I'm gonna leave this out just to give more dimension. So I'm teasing this section, putting my comb on it, just making sure it's nice and clean. I'm gonna foil this as well. I like to follow that diagonal sectioning on the sides because it's kind of like gives that nice effect on the face because it's away from the face and it kind of grows nicely. That's why I always try to do diagonal sectioning rather than horizontal or vertical. So I am putting like more focus on the hairline right now because first of all she has so much hair, so I don't want to like put too much focus on right here on the side because she has so much hair to cover. This is gonna all support the face framing money piece. When you create money piece, you have to make sure you put in right amount of blonde to create and support the money piece. Without the sides, money piece is just a blonde chunk, but when you support with the sides, you kind of create that nice look throughout the line. Look at that, nice and clean. Nice and clean. One thing I really pay attention on my applications and my clients is evenness. It doesn't matter either it's going blonde or dark. I want to make sure the hair is even. I have that on application. And also, if you notice, I know some people on Instagram always asks me like, why your application is so messy. It's actually not messy, guys. I just like to work quick, and this is a quick way to do it. I keep my hands clean and I keep my foil clean as well. It doesn't matter how messy is the background or teasing. At the end, it's a clean application. And also, if you pay attention right here, I use my foil, and right here I always keep it clean. So even though I have lightener all over here, this part of my foil is always clean. It's not gonna create any demarcation. And I'm just gonna close it, and this is safe and clean. Easy peasy. Bada bing, bada boom. It's time to create that nice money piece that everybody loves, and I think it's gonna fit perfect on her face. So after I did the little nice weave, I'm gonna section the top part, and I'm gonna just paint the bottom first to cover that line. Bend my foil, just do like a little nice painting. I don't really like to spend too much time by little sections and create something like very big or like a chunk. So I want to see like more natural money piece, and also it doesn't make it easier because she kind of like parts it very extremely from this side. That's why I start to work with the face frame first, and then on my second and third section I'm gonna work more on the top, so they kind of gonna blend each other. So we're gonna see that right now. And also I'm leaving the bottom out because it's kind of like already blonde and kind of feels a little bit dry. So I don't want to put much lightener on it. I'm just gonna like, kind of like go over it slightly, only the orangey parts and then the natural hair. And also on the top, I kind of like left it like a little bit feathered. My second section on the money piece is gonna be include those weaves that I did. So I'm gonna be taking kind of like an inch section, or maybe a little less than. I'm gonna be doing teasing here. So just wanna see what I tease. Maybe like very little, slightly. You kind of like see like how previous application is kind of like here you have some orangeness and the bottom is more blonde. So we kind of like need to be careful right here. So after I tease it, I'm gonna be like really doing nice application. I just want to make sure like I don't really go over this blonde part. So we work more on the right, since that's the second part, the way she parts from here. So I'm gonna be working more on this side. I just feather the lightener, and here it's gonna be more like on the, away from the face. Here we go. And right here, like I said, you need to be careful. So much going on. I'm just gonna go over it with the lightener a little bit and see how it looks after 20 minutes. So if I need to go more down, I will. Alright, so we did the money piece with 2 sections, but I'm just gonna like let her fall and see how it looks. Alright, so this is how her hair looks. She got 2 pieces here, and I might gonna have to like add another piece right here, just to complete that look. And my sectioning is kind of like diagonal to this way, so the way it's gonna fall is like this. I'm gonna section this. Honey, you have so much hair, you know, right? I think you're gonna have to pay at the end. Diagonal section, I'm gonna just like do it from here. Just do it nicely, slightly. Basically, I'm doing the money piece by doing only 3 foils. 1, 2, and this is gonna be the last section for the money piece. And it's gonna fall right up on the face. I think this is perfect like for someone like her who parts their hair extremely from the left or right. You kind of like focus on the frame, and then you just focus on the part where you see the part. So I did the same thing on 3 foils. I focused more on the right and left the depth on the left. And just my application just goes all the way up, just to create that nice dimensional look. Close this. I need massage. Honey, you better give me massage after this process, okay? Honey, can you breathe from those foils?
Yeah.
Alright, you're alive, right? Alright guys, I am almost finished with the application. I finished the first. I started off by doing the face frame. I over-directed this part where she parts her hair from the left, and right now I'm gonna be doing the top. I got 3 pieces left, but I wanted to show you guys, I'm gonna be doing more of a weaving, kind of like baby light looking balayage. I don't want to put too much blonde on the top. I want to keep it dark. That's why this T section where she parts off her hair, I'm gonna be doing very baby light looking highlights. So I'm gonna be starting from here. I wanna still leave that darkness on the top because it's gonna give her more low maintenance look. So I'm gonna be teasing slightly. She got so much hair, I feel tired already. Miranda, next time bring me like some easy models, girl. Before we dive into the last section, I wanna show you right here how much pieces I left in between. So these pieces are for dimension, and I kind of like picked those orange pieces. Those chunks kind of look too blonde or kind of like looks orange. So I'm gonna be actually doing toner on those pieces to create more darker brown. Last section. So happy about it. Right now I am done with the whole application, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check the first foil I did. I always do that just to make sure it's not over processing and you know you kind of have an idea what's going on in the foil. All right, let's see what we got. Oh my God, what? It looks fucking amazing. So right now she's gonna sit another 10 minutes or 20 minutes, and then we're gonna be going over the foil just to make sure there is no demarcation, there is no orangeness. That's what makes the process perfect. What do you think about the lift? It's
Wow,
clean.
that looks amazing, bro. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's a nice.
Clean, no yellow, no orange anywhere. So these are like the final touches we're doing, like going over all the foils. We open them up, see how the hair is lifted. Right here is nice and perfect.
You don't like to use heat, you don't want to use heat on the hair, especially when there is a lightener on it. I know some people like to use, but we don't use heat at all. Because it doesn't matter, even if there is a lightener on the hair, you can just put water on the hair and put heat and it's still gonna get dry. It's just the nature of heat. Stay away from heat. We're gonna be washing her hair in 5 minutes probably. Let's say if you balayage someone's hair and you left orange pieces in between, no matter how ashy you tone her hair, it's gonna look orangey. So it's really important what stands next to your blonde. If you leave those orange pieces and you don't color them, then no matter how many times you're gonna tone that blonde, it's gonna still look a little bit orangey. Whatever stands next to your blonde, it's gonna affect your blonde. Like for instance, like if this was orange, it will affect your blonde and it will look more orange. No matter how many times
you gotta give it a nice, clean base.
Yeah,
to lay on.
Yeah. But right now it looks perfect, bro. It doesn't need any toner. That's why I'm just gonna skip it. But normally, I will tone it if it looked orange a little bit.
Because this is already like a, bro, it looks like we low lighted it ourselves. Yeah. This is gonna give, he's doing to the sides what she has back here already.
Yeah. Sometimes we foil everything just to make it perfect and it's just too much. You don't need to foil everything just to make it blonde. Sometimes you need that darkness or brown. All right, man, I'm done. 5 minutes and we finito.
We're rinsing out the back first, just like this, because we don't want to mix the lowlights in with the blondes. Got the Turkish pizza. That's good stuff.
Before we do anything, we like to just shampoo and then deep condition the hair, and then I'm gonna be brushing her hair out, and we're gonna be showing you guys how to do it without, hurting your clients. I think this is one of the most asked questions to me, how you detangle the hair, and I'll be showing you guys.
First you start from the bottom, just like the grassy.
It's like clean and zero that. We washed her hair and then conditioned her hair. It's towel dried well. Now it's time to brush. I'm gonna be starting from my section, from the front, and he's gonna start from his own back.
Just showing off now. You don't have to go that fast. You could easily just do it nice and slow. You gotta make sure to try to be fast, because once the hair and the root, like in the teeth, starts drying, then it becomes really difficult for you to detangle. So you gotta make sure this doesn't get completely dry.
Let me see your brush. Let me see your brush. Any hair?
No.
Yeah, my brush is clean too. James, I wanna show you the brush. Look at this. It's clean. Clean, clean, clean.
Shorty, you wanna be a blondie? Wanna come party? Balayage party.
Look at that. Sneaky, sneaky.
Isn't it so much easier when somebody helps you?
Yeah. Now help me. Hold this.
Like it's skinny and long.
Long, a little bit skinny, but still effective. It's very important.
I like this, bro.
You like big?
It's nice and girthy. The length is there. It also does this.
Rod likes thick.
Oh, don't tell me what to do, bro.
What do you think, man?
It's amazing, man. We corrected her life. As you can see, there's a nice dimension going throughout.
Yeah, let's tell you
Gave her a nice money piece. Look at that dimension, bro.
Yeah.
Falling very nicely. We didn't add in nothing to the top, but you can see it's like a perfect match.
From
the front to the back. We did a good job. There's no damage, no breakage at all. Nice natural balayage.